The principle and essence of Chinese medicine treatment is to adjust the overall balance by regulating yin and yang to achieve the goal of restoring overall harmony. As stated in the Su Wen or basic questions, carefully observe the position of yin and yang and adjust them to achieve balance. The Nanjing, classic of difficult issues, says, the method of regulating qi must focus on yin and yang, understand its internal and external, superficial and deep aspects, and adjust them according to their yin and yang. Traditional Chinese medicine also emphasizes the simultaneous treatment of both the root cause and the symptoms of a disease. In acute cases, it focuses on treating the symptoms, while in chronic cases, it focuses on treating the root cause, ultimately aiming to treat both simultaneously. TCM also advocates for treating a disease before it occurs. For example, the essential prescriptions from the Golden Cabinet states, when seeing a liver disease, know that the liver can transmit to the spleen. One should first strengthen the spleen. This means that in treating liver diseases, one should use methods to nourish and strengthen the spleen and stomach to ensure the spleen's energy is strong and not invaded by pathogens, thus preventing the liver disease from spreading to the spleen. According to the theory of the 5 elements generating each other, each of the 5 elements corresponds to an organ. A disease in one organ can transmit to and affect another organ. The Nanjing, Article 50 says, there are diseases caused by deficiency pathogens, excess pathogens, invading pathogens, pathogens that arise from dominance, and primary pathogens. How can these be distinguished? The pathogen that arrives later is a deficiency pathogen. The one that comes first is an excess pathogen. The one that comes from the element it overcomes is an invading pathogen. The one that comes from the element it is overcome by is a pathogen of dominance. And the one that arises from the organ itself is a primary pathogen. Later medical experts used a more vivid metaphor. The illness of the mother affects the child. The illness of the child affects the mother. The illness of the husband affects the wife. The illness of the wife affects the husband, and the illness of the self, to explain the transmission of diseases according to the 5 elements theory. They use this principle to guide clinical practice, diagnosing and treating according to the order and severity of symptoms related to the affected organs, often with good results. Additionally, TCM treatment emphasizes suiting measures to different times, local conditions, and individual patients. It pays attention to the dynamic changes in diseases and emphasizes post-illness recuperation. In the following sessions, I shall expand a little bit on common diseases and syndromes associated with major inner organs.